Hey guys, this Reviews More back with a quick review video. I'm sorry, this is not a review video, this is a tips video. So I reviewed a lot of these various enamel pans over the past, as seen on TV, some are store brand, but since I've been using these for like 5-6 years, I've heard I'd give you some basic tips on how to take care of them over a period of time. Alright, so the first tip is to make sure you buy a decent quality pan to begin with. The main thing here is you don't want anything that's too far away from being about 1/4 inch thick. So first, make sure the thickness of the pan is just under 1/4 inch thick. That's about as thick as you'll see these. You'll see some that are about 1/8 of an inch thick, and those are not going to last long because they will warp under basic heat. The second thing you want to make sure you avoid is a pan that is rough to the touch. They make some of these ceramic non-stick pans that are kind of rough. Granite rock, granite stone come to mind, and they don't tend to work quite as well just because they're rougher to the touch and makes them, the non-stick, not work quite as well, and also they don't tend to last as long because they have the tendency to chip or at least scratch, and I just don't like them. I prefer the smooth pans. So you're looking for like nothing, anything under 1/8 of an inch or under thickness, don't get it. Red Copper makes one back in the past, but most of the ones now you'll see are about just shy of 1/4 inch thick. So anything around 1/8 of an inch, avoid anything that's rough to the touch, and you should start off with a decent quality pan that is at least has the chance to last for a long time. Our next tip is to avoid harsh soaps. You do not want anything touching this pan that isn't just the softest of soap ever. In fact, hot water is the key thing to use, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So here we got some burnt on sticky sauce. So let's see what we do here. We just throw some hot water onto it, get it to a rolling boil, and then it wipes off real easy. But do not use scrubbers. Do not use, certainly not a metal scrubber. Certainly, I don't even like using those green SOS pads. Avoid anything that is harsh, and certainly don't wash it in the dishwasher because it will lose the little bit of oily coating that keeps this thing non-stick. So you don't want to have that happen. So avoid using anything that's harsh, and hot water will usually take care of you, and that'll be good enough. But harsh soaps will destroy the finish on these pans, and you'll have to re-season them, and even then they might not come back as good as they used to be. The next thing to avoid is high heat. It's a no-no. It'll warp your pan very quickly, even if it's one of the thicker pans I described in the first part of this video. Make sure you are only using medium to medium-high. So for me, that's a 6 to an 8, or anything lower will be fine. High heat will warp a pan real fast, and that's especially true probably for gas heaters because it's direct heat. And then we got our last little tip, and this is the one that's kind of controversial because every one of the advertisements for these as seen on TV pans always says they're metal cookware safe, you can use metal utensils on them. It's a load of crap. It'll ruin your pans so quickly. You can see here some evidence of just me using metal over the past 3 years with this pan, and it's obvious it does damage. So avoid metal utensils, and if you follow those 5 basic things, your pans will last a long time, and you will have non-stick pans that will basically take you through a good period of time. Again, avoid using metal utensils even though the advertisements say otherwise. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful.